Hey guys, Mrs. Klein here. How are you? This is May, week 8, day 1. For those of you who have the story Push and Pull, we're only going to have work today or this week on Tuesday and Wednesday because Monday we didn't have school for Memorial Day. And then Thursday and Friday are the days that our work packets are due at school. So I'm only going to be doing videos for Tuesday and Wednesday, and you may have some blank papers in your packet, and that's okay. Don't stress about that. Don't worry about that. Just do the work for the videos that I post, and if you do extra, that's fine. If you want to do the other work, that's fine, but there won't be videos. You may also decide to save some of those papers for the ones that we don't get to. You can keep them at home and work on them over the summer if you want. Or you can turn them in blank. That's fine. Whatever's easiest for you and your family at this point is fine. So let's go ahead and look at today's work. And then I also have to tell you that I'm not going to do a summary for these. We're going to read the passage and do the questions for this passage for day 1. Day 2, which is on Wednesday, we'll read the passage and do the questions, okay? If you want to do the summary for both of these, that is totally fine. And you know what? I would love to see that, but I am not doing a video for it. So all that you will be required to turn in to me is the questions. And if you don't get to the summary because you cannot do it without my video, that is fine. But I would love to see some of your summaries for these if you can do that without the video. So, okay, let's go ahead and read Push and Pull. When an object is not moving, it is at rest. It will stay that way unless something makes it move. The power that makes other things move is called a force. A force can be a push or a pull. It changes the object's position. When a force moves an object away from it, that is called a push. When a force moves an object toward it, that is called a pull. You can use pushes and pulls to move objects. A soccer player sees the ball coming towards him. He can use a push to make it go where he wants it to go. In this case, the push is a kick. A little girl wants to give her stuffed animals a ride in her little red wagon. She uses a pull to make the wagon move along after her. Every push and pull takes energy. The amount of energy and strength you need to move an object depends on how big the object is. Large objects need a large force to move them. Small objects only need a small force to move them. All right, so let's go ahead and look at these questions here. We have number 1, when an object is at rest, how will it begin to move? So when it's at rest, how does it begin to move? Oh, goodness gracious. Here we go. Mrs. Klein, I tell you what, I thought I'd get better at this, and I just really still struggle with it, huh? Okay, so when an object is at rest, how will it begin to move? Go ahead and look through the passage for that while I am getting the text boxes set up for me. You are correct. Right here it says, when an object is not moving, it is at rest. It will stay that way unless something makes it move. The power that makes other things move is called a force, okay? So when an object is at rest, how will it begin to move? It will begin to move with a force. An object at rest will begin to move with a force. And you may not have enough room to write that on yours, and that's fine. If you don't, you can just write force. Okay, I'm not sure on the paper how much room it actually is. On my computer, it does not look like a lot of room, but some of you guys write nice and small, so you guys can go ahead and fit that on there, which is great. All right, number 2, what are the 2 kinds of force called? All right, and it said, we'll keep reading, yeah. A force can be a push or a pull. Good job. And not like a swimming pool, but a pull like you're pulling something. Urgh. Yes, the two kinds of force. A force can be a push or a pull. Good work, guys. Okay. Oh, I didn't capitalize that. So sorry. I have to capitalize the beginning of my sentence, huh? What is it called when a force makes an object move closer? When a force moves an object away, that's called a push. What about when it moves it closer? What's it called? A pull. Good. A pull is when a force makes an object move closer. There we go. What is it called when a force makes an object move away? I just read that. I'm going to let you do that one all by yourself. A blank is when a force makes an object move away. Okay. All right, number 5. How does an object's size make a difference in pushing or pulling? So how does the size make the difference in the push or the pull? Go ahead and look for that. Look at the last paragraph. Every push and pull takes energy. The amount of energy and strength you need to move an object depends on how big the object is. Large objects need a large force to move them. Small objects only need a small force. Yes. So an object's size makes a difference in push or pull because it determines the amount of energy and strength. So I'm not going to write a full sentence for this one because it would be really long actually. I'm just going to write amount of energy and strength needed. So that's, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I had a lot of typos there. And if you write that, we will know what the answer, we will understand the answer there. Okay. So if you guys need to pause that to get some of that written down, that's okay. And I will do the other story tomorrow for day 2. All right. I look forward to talking to you guys. Love and hugs. Bye.